This video is sponsored by Squarespace. The Ray-Ban Metas just released for public consumption. So I went to Best Buy, got them, got the Wayfarer. These are the large. Yeah, here's a little unboxing and 72-hour review. I'm not trying to be Casey Neistat, it's just that, you know, the camera's in the glasses. So. They're very cool. Case is like leatherish, feels good. I really like the charging indicator. So you can see like when it's charging, it's gonna light up yellow. When it's fully charged, it will, oh, the case probably actually needs charged in this case. But yeah, it lights up green once either the glasses are fully charged or case is fully charged. USB-C on the case in order to charge it. These just charge. There are two little contacts inside there, and then there's two contacts right here in the kind of bridge of the glasses, and that's how they charge. Like the case, like the charging system. So currently these things really do maybe 3 things. You can take photos with them, you can take videos with them, you can listen to music with them. 4th thing is you can have conversations with Meta AI using them, which I haven't done a lot of, like other than asking for the weather or like just testing it out. Obviously for me, the main reason I got them was for the video functionality. In order to record video, you can do 2 things. You can ask Meta to start recording a video or to take a photo, or you can just hit this action button up on the top of the right side of the frame. And with that action button, that's actually set by default to take a photo, but you can change it to take a video. Other thing about the functionality is they either record 15-second, 30-second, or 60-second videos by default, and you can select which one you want it to record by default, but you can't just press this thing and have it record indefinitely the entire 32 gigabytes of internal storage on here. A minute-long video on these is about 113 megabytes. It's at a very weird aspect ratio of 1,376 pixels to 1,824 pixels, which is not an aspect ratio that I have ever seen before. And the frame rate is also locked in at 29.94. which I'm pretty sure is also kind of a weird frame rate. Isn't 29.97 the normal 30 frames per second frame rate? Anyway, there's some crazy stuff going on. Something that I didn't realize before I got them, and something that I don't think a lot of us would realize, is that they only shoot vertical video. In my mind, I was like, I bet they'll be like the Snap glasses or the Insta360 where you can kind of choose after the fact whether you wanted horizontal or vertical. Only shoot vertical video, so keep that in mind. Definitely has a good amount of rolling shutter. All of these quote-unquote issues aren't really issues, because I think when it comes down to it, it's because the type of camera that you can jam into sunglasses, I think it's exceeding most of my expectations of like what type of camera you could put in there. It's definitely way better than any of the sort of smart glass cameras that I've ever seen results from in the past. One quick little note, over here, that is just a light. Like that's literally just an LED light. You're not getting any stereoscopic 3D video from these. That is LED light, and the camera is over here on this side. When it comes to audio, I think they do a very good job of hearing you speaking and interacting with the world when you're actually wearing them. I wanted to compare them to these other bone conduction glasses that I have. Look at how big the, I don't know, bone conductor needed to be on these puppies. Like, I did not like the look of these when they're on my face. This is somehow jammed all of that technology into, am I even out of the frame? This is somehow, they jammed all of that technology into these like little side frame things, you know? And that's just like, this is absolutely mind-blowing to me. Low light, of course they're gonna, you know, video quality is gonna be worse in low light, but again, for social media, for an Instagram story, for an Instagram reel, to just kind of capture a first-person point of view like you would be capturing with these, totally usable, you know, like fits in with the video video that we're used to seeing in low light on social media, in my opinion. Quick word about the sponsor of the video, Squarespace. With the new Fluid engine from Squarespace, making the website of your dreams has never been easier. You start out with this professionally designed template. You don't need to know how to code, already made for you. And then you can tweak it using this brand new UI, drag and drop, very easy to use. Your website is gonna work on both desktop and mobile, which is absolutely crucial. You can schedule appointments through your site, offer private sessions, coaching calls, workshops, and then when you're ready to make some tweaks and improvements, the analytics suite inside Squarespace is second to none. If you wanna try it out, go to squarespace.com/CodyWarner, and then when you're ready to buy, use the code CodyWarner to get 10% off your first purchase of a domain or website. Like I said, frame rate is locked at 30 frames per second, so it doesn't really do slow motion. That said, I mean, it would do 80% slow motion if you have a 24 frame per second timeline and you slow that 30 down to 24. That's 80% slow motion, so if you want just a little bit of slow, but for the most part, no slow motion. Locked 30 frames per second, locked at that aspect ratio. Photos, on the other hand, are, I believe, 12 megapixels. So let me bring up a photo real photo. 3024 pixels by 4032 pixels. I thought it was pretty cool when you're setting them up in the app. It gives you like a guide on how to tell people what these glasses are, how to kind of show them what they do, and how to basically make sure they're not creeped out thinking that you're just recording them all the time, namely with the LED light, which you can't turn off. Granted, a true creeper could like break it or tape it or paint it or whatever, so it doesn't take the creep factor completely out of the equation. I thought that was cool that Meta was trying to like head off some of that stuff and be like, hey, don't record people without their permission because that's illegal. I think at least for the foreseeable future, and maybe even beyond that, you're still gonna be a little weird if you're wearing these around. You know, for someone like me who I daily vlogged for a whole year and like people just started to see me as the guy who's gonna be making videos, it's a little less weird, but I definitely felt and feel weird wearing them. It brings up that whole kind of social dynamic of like, is Cody making a video or is he not making a video? And this is a camera that you have on your face all the time. So socially, I think, I don't know if it will ever become completely acceptable to have something built into your face that can record video. The brass tacks question is, if you get these, and these ones were $329, if you get them, are they going to help you make videos? Are they going to encourage you to record more? Are you gonna wear them? Are you gonna actually use them in your life? Is it gonna increase your social media video output or increase the quality of your social media videos? That is the question. I think again, when it comes down to it, you're still gonna need to be intentional about, I'm gonna make a video. Like, I'm gonna make a first person point of view video. I'm gonna put on these glasses. This will be one of the tools, one of the cameras that I use to make this video. If you get these, you're not just gonna automatically start making videos, and it's not gonna make it super easy to make videos. It's another tool. It's another camera, right? Fantastic for shooting behind the scenes stuff. So yeah, first 72 hours with them, was very glad I had them. A bunch happened in the last 72 hours. I got to show them to a bunch of people, family and friends, and do cool stuff with them. First 72 hours, like, really like them. I think a lot of that novelty is obviously gonna wear off and they're gonna become just another tool that I use for recording videos. But my first 72 hours with them was extremely positive. And that's that. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for watching my videos. Let's get out there and get this thing. All right, let's get this thing.